Hey, this is BA and welcome to Use of the Line in Currencies. Now, I've been promising this video for quite a while, so let's get started. In all honesty, I figured out what George Bayer was doing with the ellipses in his book Time Factors in reverse. I found it first in markets, then realized what he was getting at. For those that have not seen my videos on George Bayer, Bayer was a Gann contemporary. He was a market trader and forecaster like W.D. Gann. Over the years that I have been trading cycles, it became evident that price responded to certain lines originating from certain highs and lows. When I began working with W.D. Gann's systems, particularly his mathematical price methods, it became clear that at price pivots, a line attaches one pivot to another. This line exists before the price action, thus price respects the line. This is critical to understand as it greatly aids in affirming price targets and most importantly, sorting out price movements between pivots. As an example, let's say a high occurs at 1.2678 and a low is projected at 1.2174. What will the price action between the 2 points look like? Will it go rocketing down? Will it be sideways then down? Will it going to be a steady move down? What's it going to look like? As an options trader, I need to know this stuff. The line, which is seen in many of my videos and all of my market recaps, is support and resistance. Once again, it is support and resistance. This is critical to the trader to understand. Once the line is mastered, the trader can develop an intuitive feel for any day's price action. What? Yeah, any day's price action. This results in a huge advantage over other traders. And you know what? Even, there's many levels above this. So here's a secret that ties it all together. The line is the major axis of the ellipse. The line is the major axis of the ellipse. Wow. So the key that is missing in the material written on the ellipses and available on the internet from various authors is that the ellipse is anchored at a time pivot and the other end of the ellipse is anchored at the next time pivot. No exceptions. That means that price can be understood as moving through an ellipse generated by price time. Say what? If you are confused at this point, no need to worry. Let's take a look at an example that should make things crystal clear for you. Okay, here we have the Euro US dollar, and the date up here that we have the line going down is July 2nd of 2012. Okay, we already have it, the price geigered in, and we're expecting a low on the July 14th of 2012 in the Euro US dollar. So let's look at this through a Gann trader's perspective. This is because I'll tell you what, I put this line on every single trade I take, every single one. Okay, that's how important it is. No exceptions for me. Okay, let's move it forward one day. See that? There you go. You opened up, you went up to support. I'm sorry, you opened up and you went up to resistance and then you came down. That day's trading bar makes complete sense to me, and it affirms that that line is correct and that we are indeed heading to the exact price which I have outlined. The next day, we open above the bar, okay, so we open on support, we shoot through support, okay, and come down here. Now, what does that tell me? We close below support. That tells me we're below support and expect it to go even lower. Look at that. Here we open up on resistance and we go rocketing down. What happens the next day? More of it. Rocketing down again. Okay. Okay, now this is sideways in this area. Okay, that's an outside day. Why? Is because it's heading to its price target, okay, and it was at this point price was ahead of time, so we have to stall here and wait for time to come in. Here's the next one. See how it respects the line there? Kind of respects it there. It's a little bit out, but it respects it. Okay, respects it there again. You see what I'm saying? This is what the Gann trader sees. Okay. There it goes. Now, on this day, it cuts it, but that's because it's honing in on the price point, which gets hit the next day. Okay? Like that. Boom. Okay? Now, this line is the major axis of an ellipse. Therefore, it also has a minor axis, which is about right here. Okay? So the ellipse goes from here to here to here. So now we understand what this point was. If we draw an arced line from here to make this look like an ellipse, this point right here hits the edge of the ellipse. So what price was doing and why it stopped there is it was responding to the edge of the ellipse. Okay? And then it kind of gets cloistered in here and then boom. Okay? All right? You see that? That is critical to understand. I get these traders in that, well, you know, that forecast, this pivot was off or this was off or what's going on. You know, they'll get in tricky areas, and I understand it's because they don't know how to put that line on. That line is critical, and I've been using it for over a decade. All right, it is extremely critical. Okay. If you've gained insight from my videos, subscribe so you can get the latest on my free market calls, updates, commentary, and teachings. Now, in the book, Tunnel Through the Air, W.D. Gann writes the word elliptical only once. He never uses the word ellipsis or ellipse, just elliptical once only, on page 76 of that book, which is the same page that he states, in making my calculations on the stock market or any future event, ... Okay? Very important stuff there. And as you can see, knowledge is priceless. Hey, this is BA reminding you, you can succeed. Take care. Bye-bye.